Yo, what's up? It's your man Maloney, Breaking Records Radio, and the place to be. So, if you're anywhere on the internet, even if you don't like rap or hip hop, you know that Eminem hit us with a surprise album last night because it's the only fucking thing that's been in my feed all goddamn morning. So, we're gonna get into the shits. This is reported by Complex, written by Joshua Espinoza, and it says, stream Eminem's surprise album Music to Be Murdered By, featuring Juice WRLD, Ed Sheeran, Royce the 5'9", and more. Now, if you've seen the other video I have uploaded, we talked about how he responds to Machine Gun Kelly on the album, so we probably won't get into that unless they make a point of mentioning it in this article, but there is someone else he went at that we will get into a separate article with as well, too. Eminem surprised fans Thursday night with the release of his 11th studio album, Music to Be Murdered By. The project spans 20 tracks with guest appearances by the late Juice WRLD, Royce the 5'9", Anderson .Paak, Ed Sheeran, Skylar Grey, and more. And if you're anybody like myself who likes old school hip-hop or just underground hip-hop, then you'd be a lot more happy to learn that aside from most of those features, I think it's cool he got Juice WRLD on there, but Q-Tip is on the album. He got fucking Q-Tip on the album. He got Black Thought on the album. You know what I mean? I haven't listened to the album yet. I've only heard Darkness, which I thought was really dope joint, the way they used the Simon & Garfunkel sample. But just with those features alone, like just have Q-Tip, Young M.A. on a joint, like I'm excited to listen to this album. So if it's as disappointing as some of Eminem's past albums have been, I'm not going to be much of a happy camper. But we'll get into this. It's Your Funeral, M wrote on Instagram announcing the album. Music to Be Murdered By includes titles like You Gonna Learn, In Too Deep, Leaving Heaven, Never Love Again, and Darkness, the latter of which received the video treatment by the director James Larisse. Eminem also took to Twitter to explain that the album was inspired by legendary English filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock. Eminem took the title of his album from Hitchcock's 1958 project, which has the same name. Fittingly, Eminem's new album features an interlude titled Alfred that features a clip of the director. On the track Unaccommodating, which features Young M.A., we've already talked about this. You can watch the other clip about us talking about him addressing Machine Gun Kelly, because that's what that whole paragraph's about. The album arrived about a year and a half after Shady blessed fans with another surprise drop, Kamikaze. Rumors of another M project have been circulating since summer 2019. When his friend and frequent collaborator 50 Cent confirmed there was something in the works, Eminem sent me a record now he's working now. 50 said during an interview on Real 92.3, he got some things, man, we're doing it now. And that's pretty much that article. But there's something else with the album that I do want to talk about as well. Apparently, he responded to Lord Jamar again, or went at Lord Jamar again. I'm not sure. I'm sure so Lord Jamar obviously talked shit again after Kamikaze. So it's probably a response to that. But anyways, we'll get into it. And MGK too. He's got a few MGK references. But I have a separate video for that you can watch. Just go to the page, check it out. But yeah, so Eminem takes aim at Lord Jamar on new song I Will. So Eminem surprised the drop. Anyways, that's all repetitive. Hitchcock-inspired, blah, blah, blah. Alright. The track features King Crooked, Joell Ortiz, and Royce the 5'9". Joe Budden, meanwhile, is expectedly absent from the proceedings. Em and Budden, of course, aren't believed to be on the best of terms. In the track's fourth verse, Eminem notably addresses Lord Jamar, with whom he's exchanged words with in recent years. Back in October, for example, M joked on stage he had a nightmare of sorts about him. I had a dream I was fucking nobody and sucked at rap, he said to D12's Mr. Porter at a show in Abu Dhabi. And then I wake up and you know who I was, Mr. Porter? Lord Jamar. On I Will, M raps that he's far more worse than a lengthy verse from Lord Jamar. He goes on seemingly reference Jamar's previous criticism of his place in hip-hop, expressing frustration for someone claiming rap when it's not yours. Here's the section in question. I'm more than you bargained for, and I'm far more worse than a 40-some bar Lord Jamar verse. Nothing means more than respect, so when I curse, you could say I swore to protect. My image I have zero time or regard for. I never was been claiming rap when it's not yours. If I was anyone's house, G-Rap and Rakim would be having you mop floors. Run DMC would be having you cleaning sinks. Yeah, your group was off the chain, but you were the weakest link. Woo! Yeah, that's actually pretty dope. I haven't heard the track yet, but that's pretty fucking dope, man. Sounds like Eminem is kind of back, man. A little bit, you know what I mean? Like I said, I haven't heard the album yet. I only heard Darkness, but the excerpts I've read, there aren't a bunch of cheesy lines about poo and pee and like food punchlines and stuff, which I hate that shit, man. That shit's so corny. So I'm really hoping this album's dope. I'm gonna be listening to it today while I do some tasks around the crib here. And if I'm disappointed, I might even just make a video about how disappointed I am. But if you don't see a video about me being disappointed, then that means I think the album's pretty good. Anyways, it's your man Maloney. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You listen to the album yet? You like it? Did you think it was dope? Did you think it was okay? I heard the beats are a little lackluster, but aside from that, everyone said that Eminem's going in on it. So I'm pretty excited to check this out. And yeah, I'm very excited to see what Lord Jamar has to say, because you know his outspoken ass will be addressing this immediately. So anyways, your man Maloney, Breaking Records Radio, and the place to be. We signing out. Peace.